love this artwork. I love that the barely visible semblance of a story comes and goes in these super fast title cards that my brain is not quick enough to be able to read. Bangai-o? What kind of name is that for a battle robot? Oh, never mind. In the name of the People's Police, I will pilot the bangai-o! Ricky, take me with you. I want to help. Comic Sans. Yes, take Mommy. Defeat the SF Cosmo gang. This is Explosion Invincible Battle Robot Bangai-o. This game is fucking sick. Alright, enough of that. This game, I believe... Hey, look at this! This game knows me. No, we're satisfied with that. Rick. Rick, for the sake of the archive, I will point out that Mr. Code Monkey WB exclaimed porn. Bang guy. Oh! Not gonna lie, I like that. So, Bangai-o, originally for N64, but it has a Dreamcast version. Can you believe it? I read in a translated interview with the CEO of Treasure that Bangai-o began as one programmer's exercise to see how many simultaneous sprites he could animate on the screen at the same time using N64 hardware. Now, N64 is known for having lots of 3D environment games. As far as what we got stateside, I don't think there are as many two-dimensional kind of games. I don't think that hardware was really optimized for two-dimensional stuff. You know, whereas Saturn, I mean, a lot of them didn't come out in the States, but Saturn got a ton of amazing 2D games with great sprite artwork. So, I don't really know the story behind why Treasure did a version of Bangai-o for Dreamcast after the N64 one. Maybe they just wanted to reach a broader audience. I don't know. There's also a version of this game for DS, for Nintendo DS. There is also an HD kind of remake version of this game for Xbox Live Arcade, and it is fucking awesome. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Most Down is giving me the lowdown on Animals as Leaders being an instrumental prog math metal band. You said all the right words that get me excited to listen to unfamiliar music, so I will definitely check them out. I'm a big fan of instrumental. Alright, here we go. I kind of remember how to play this. So, the joke with this game is that you're supposed to be an absolutely enormous robot, but you're honestly one of the tiniest things on the screen. Alright. Welcome. I have been expecting you. Yeah, alright. So basically, you fly around, and in Smash TV style, you fire your missiles in every direction, you smash stuff, you get fruit. Now, at some point, there are going to be tons of enemies on the screen that will spawn, and I'll be able to do, like, a giant missile strike. And if you time it correctly, and if you trigger your missiles when you have tons of enemies on the screen, you will get awesome, awesome results. Now, in true scrub noob fashion, I'm realizing we started the night playing Dynamite Cop, which was the best. It was really fun. We've moved on to another game, and for purposes of the stream, no, I don't really want to quit Extreme Giant Text. For purposes of the stream, I should probably update the name of the game. Bangai-o. Update. Boom. If I was like a real serious streamer guy, and I'm not saying I'm not, but I'd be all like, Part 2 begins, Twitter, and post another picture. Because this game definitely has a little bit of a cult following. And it does get incredibly difficult. There we go. A little volley of super missiles there. Really? Really? Welcome back. Yeah, alright. Still waiting for, like, tons of dudes to appear on the screen at the same time. 40 is just not cutting it. Gotta get some fruits. Fruits are good. Oh, alright, that's right. I'm remembering now. We've got this meter in the top center of the screen. Looks like a cartoony explosion. And you see the little digit that increments. Hello! The higher that number is, the more missiles we will fire out when I trigger the attack. Oh yeah, the other thing that's great about this game is it is very just self-aware that it's a game, very sarcastic, makes fun of video game stuff a lot. Also, this guy might be my new profile pic on everything. That's how the game is played. Thanks, Mommy. Or Mammy, however you pronounce your adorable name. There we go. There's some more missiles coming out. And we are treated to a very random image that looks like Godzilla crushing Ultraman. That's my record. I love Treasure's randomness. Alright, level 2. Let's do it. This level has a 0 high score from when I was in high school. Let's rectify that. Cyber Command Center. High-tech carnage. Today in the info station, it's Miracle Lucky time with the super sexy M. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can replace bullets using the L button. We can switch weapon types. I'm learning so much. We're learning together. This is great. That's right. We've got these directional lasers. How could I have forgotten? These are important. All right. Oh. I must not have a score registered for this stage because I didn't complete it in this time limit. Oh yeah, okay. Getting like this error sound because I need to pick up some more stuff to be able to do super missiles? Nah, I don't really know. Yeah, that buzzer is happening because I just depleted my meter. I think we just gotta fill it back up by shooting stuff. And I need to be a little choosier with when I fire the missiles. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, this butt again. You're really smoking now. And he's dead. Fire the barrage. But I'm tired. Okay, take a nap. I don't know what's up with the random Ultraman references. I'm not complaining. I think they're sweet. I just don't get it. Okay, we are making good progress. We are on stage 3 of 10 million. I actually honestly don't remember how many stages are in this game, but there are a lot, if I recall correctly. The DS version has tons of stages too. And the DS version is a little bit less of an action game and more of a puzzle game. You'll have some stages that are a single room with like a 5-second time limit, and you have to get to a goal, stuff like that. It's pretty sweet. I dig it. Moonbase Alpha. Let's defeat this robot armada together. Let's hit this M and figure out what's happening. Sounds very logical. All-around attacks and energy are related to some extent, aren't they? Although I don't understand it, it's totally interesting. Really. There's a lot of missiles coming out of my robot. Oh man, I'm actually taking some damage here. Here we go. That's a lot of attack, but I died because I wasn't paying attention. So that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, let me at him. I must be dreaming. God, I love this game. Nothing in this game makes sense. There's a creepy alien guy inside of a transparent-headed dinosaur in a mask. Oh, we got a question from the chat from Mr. Mosedown. Will you guys be getting down on Bloodborne again this week? And I can say while there have not been official talks about doing it, I am always down for more Bloodborne. I am down to show off how scrubby and terrible I am when I get invaded. I am down to show off rushing in to tough bosses and getting killed in one hit. And I'm always, I'm sure Mr. Logan is always down to show his appreciation for verticality. The Bloodborne business, the streaming of the Bloodborne business is kind of like the wild card. You know, Saturday night doesn't really have an official show. Friday night has a semi-official show. Those of us who stream for the club and try to entertain everybody and have a good time, we just sort of get together and say, who wants to do what? Mr. Travis has his Vaped Gaming Hour, which is often longer than an hour, which is hysterical. But seeing as how he is still a fresh dad, it's not always easy to get your video game time in. Sometimes I fall in holes, alright? It happens to all of us. I feel like playing Bloodborne on the whole is kind of like falling into a conceptual hole. I mean, it's an emotional hole. It is a time hole. Oh wow, this guy's actually fucking me up. I gotta back off. I gotta go like find some fruit or some shit. So I got a little warning alarm going because I don't have a lot of health. Oh! Now I don't have enough energy to do a missile attack. I gotta go blow some stuff up. You know what? I think I got the energy in this area when I didn't need it because I wasn't paying attention. So we just gotta use the environment. God, everything goes back to Bloodborne. Just gotta use the environment. Real pimps use the environment, to quote Mr. Greggles. You remember how in like the early 2000s it wasn't uncommon for people to refer to their friends as pimps in an endearing way, and now nobody seems to ever want to be referred to as a pimp? Like a really good friend of mine who I like and respect saw me the other day and he was like, "What's up, play a pimp?" And I just turned around and walked away. I didn't know what to say. It was incredibly uncomfortable for me. I just had to vanish temporarily. Oh man, I didn't know your little lady was a February birthday, unless I don't understand how time works and it is March. But my little man is having his birthday. His birthday's on Sunday. He's having his birthday party Saturday. Got Logan Mills throwing out that Greg calls him pimp like 10 times a day. And that's cool that you have a date Saturday night. I'm a little jealous. We need to get like a reliable babysitter that isn't just a family member, because those are things that I want to do with my partner in crime. Did I just pick the same level I beat? No, I didn't. Alright, here we go. The Space Cemetery. Oh yeah, I gotta go down. Gotta use my environment. The enchanting blazing flame of love. The large space fruits that the Cosmo Gang smuggle. The legendary space fruits? I feel like David Hayter of Solid Snake fame should have voiced the main character in this game. Go ahead, tell me, where are these valuable things? Okay, that's the way it is. You're that ninja. No, get out of here. The other bangai-o games, you have like a dash attack, which is pretty sweet, and the one for Xbox Live Arcade, which is ridiculously fun. I really recommend it. Pull your 360 out of the box in the attic, dust it off, fire it up, install 6 days worth of updates, and get on that bangai-o HD Missile Fury, because it's got tons of crazy weapons. It's super fun. Oh my god, I'm dying. The lady said something about space super fruits. I don't remember what she said about them. I'm just going to keep picking them up. This game really speaks to me on a lot of levels. One, it's about giant robots, and 2, it's about absurd humor because the giant robot is small. And 3, I don't pay attention to anything, and they kind of make fun of you by not telling you what things do or what things are. And I just exploded. Time to read the chat. I'd like to think that Most Down is pointing out that this game is a little more accessible than Dark Souls. No, but for real, I think you're mentioning Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne is more accessible than Dark Souls. Then again, what I think doesn't matter because I've never actually played Dark Souls. I've only played Demon Souls, which just celebrated a release anniversary recently, and I got all nostalgic for it. And I really, really want to play it again. I want to do another playthrough of that game, but by the time I'm done with Bloodborne, and I'm still debating this old Hunters nonsense, but let's just say by the time I'm done with regular-ass Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3 might be out, and that might end up being my entry point into the series officially, which is cool and scary, because I feel like it's going to be, not that Bloodborne isn't hardcore, but I feel like it might be hardcore in a different way. Alright, so we got some health over there. I'm going to pay attention to the fact that I died here last time. Health does not give me as much back as I would have liked. There we go. That's the kind of missile explosion I want to see. I want the kind of missile explosion that really makes the hardware think about it. Like that. Oh, there we go. No, I'm fucking dead. The beginning of Bloodborne is hard as shit and incredibly frustrating. Where one of the earliest moments, you go through this narrow alleyway, you come to a place where a ton of people are in the street with torches and pitchforks, burning people at the stake, and getting through that area. It's like one of the earliest areas in the game. I feel like that's the rite of passage. Getting through that area is sort of like I don't want to call it a tutorial, but it's like the game retraining the player on how you should be playing games. I mean, once you upgrade your character and your weapon and stuff, you can go back there and you can just like run past everything or one-shot everything. But that first time through, God, it took me so many tries. It's just teaching you patience and teaching you to slow the fuck down. Alright, oh man, I already need this energy power-ups. Oh man, you bring up Galaxy, I feel like once every few weeks, and that was on my radar for so long, and then I don't know what it was about it. It was like my cheapskate side kicking in. I was like, okay, I'm all about everything this game is selling me on. I'm gonna play it. I'll pick it up when it's on sale. And ooh, $340, that's what I like. The last time it was on sale, it was like a dinky, like, I don't know, 5 or 10% off. And I was like, yeah, I'll wait a little bit. Which sucks for that developer, because I watched some interviews with that dude. He deserves everything he can get. So I'm going to knock that up on my queue of games to buy and play in my Bloodborne downtime. Because I dig the Saturday morning cartoon aspect. I dig the Macross throwbacks. It looks super good. Level 5. Does anybody know if whatchamacallit, No Man's Sky ever got like an actual release date? I don't think it did, but I feel like they said it's going to come out 2016. What else is supposed to come out 2016? I think The Last Guardian is supposed to come out this year. It has a pre-order page up on Amazon, which freaks me out in a good way. Oh, allegedly the first segment, which nobody really knows what that means, of the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out this year, which seems insane and not true. Seems like a lie. Oh man, and Squaresoft is doing that crazy, absurd 1 hour press event where they are going to announce the release date of Final Fantasy 15, which the last Final Fantasy game I played was 10. I am all in for 15. I'm ready. I hope that they're investing in this absurd, bloated 1 hour press event just to announce the release date. Like, by dropping a bomb and being like, yo, the release date is today! It's in your store, go! Oh, is June 2016 the No Man's Sky release time? If that's true, my hype meter just bubbled over a little bit. It's gonna be so sick! Is this boss doing anything, or is this boss just taking a beating? Ah, that's funny. I wonder what that means, that the last Final Fantasy you were into was the same one as me. You know what? I'm going to speculate. I'm going to make an assumption. I'm going to assume that you and I were both turned off by the MMO aspects of 11. And by the time 12 came out, we were like busy working, jobs, career stuff, like proto-family stuff. And 12 probably just, I don't know about you, to me, I watched my roommate play some of it. I was like, I can't play games like this anymore. It's too dense. I don't get it. It looks beautiful, but like, what is this? I don't want to play a game that everyone says sucks. Yeah, neither do I. Which is why, no matter how hard Seth tries to rope me in, and now my buddy Tommy is trying to rope me in, I can't justify testing out 14. No offense to anybody who likes MMOs. They're just not for me. Although apparently this Realm Reborn version of Final Fantasy XIV feels like an authentic Final Fantasy game. But whatever. Not gonna get suckered into that shit. Let's see. Looks like we got some health items over here. Just want to make a mental note of that. Oh, gee.
That's not true. The hero of justice does not destroy art.
You've destroyed the Cosmo Gang station and with it destroyed my work. Oh, he's gonna spit fire. Ballet? That is art. I'm gonna backtrack, get this health that I need because I'm getting wrecked. And let's charge up an attack. Here we go! That was not as big as I wanted it to be. There we go. Oh, it's coming back to me now. There's something about, like, you fire more missiles when enemy missiles and projectiles are closer to you. Oh yeah, that's totally true. That looks like a good calendar. And Most Down, you know what? I have actually contemplated going back into 13 because I realized, and I hope I don't sound snobby or elitist, but I realized that like letting the popular opinion on a Japanese role-playing game sway me is probably not the way to go. I think people at large didn't like the game because it was very linear. And X, or 10 rather, was kind of when they started to get a bit more linear, if I'm not mistaken. I'm totally okay with linearity if the game is engaging and has fun mechanics, cool graphics, a decent enough story. I actually kind of really strive for that now because it's hard. I can't really play open-ended games anymore. They feel like meaningless grinds. Yeah, that's what I've heard, man. It sounds really, really cool. A captivating view. Alright, blue for missiles. Ask the inventor. If it's green, only enemy bullets. Yeah, bye bye bye. Can't pay attention to anything because all I can think about is Chalice Dungeons. Oh god. Alright, so enemy bullets can pass into that. Alright, that's right. Ooh, getting wrecked. Here we go. Boom. That was not as... That was fun. Treasure games have this, like, sort of avant-gardeness about their music, and that they're just pleasing yet unusual key changes, and little plays on dissonance. And below to sell me his copy of Radiant Silvergun for Saturn at a really, really reasonable friend price. It's still a very expensive game, so I passed. But some nights, and that's a game that I need to practice because, you know, a game like this I can casually goof off in. I hope you guys enjoy looking at the goofiness. But Radiant Silvergun is a game that I used to take super seriously. I'll probably pick that up. The fact that you're playing it and looking for other people to play with means I'll pick it up more quickly. Yeah, I can't really play open world games anymore. The last... Alright, let me qualify this a little bit. Before I really got deep into Bloodborne, I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles Cross, or X, whatever, for Wii U. Kind of an open world game. Kind of a pseudo MMO. Kind of an amazing experience. A great art direction, super cool, really fun. And even though there are like tons of things that you and then some, but that was the kind of open world game where I'd be following a story objective. I'd be like, okay, I need to go traverse this section of the map, and I need to go take care of some business over here. And then halfway through, some little side quest would pop up and kind of nag at me. And then two other things would pop up. And then I would be like, to me or what? But those kinds of open world games where there's so many different objectives, so many different things you could be doing, it starts to feel like I'm gonna explode. I wish these fruit gave me health. What's the deal with that? Fruit always... Well, okay, never mind. I was going to say fruit always gives you health in games, but I guess for Takahashi Meijin, it just gives him more time to trip over campfires and throw hatchets at snails. Not gonna lie though, when on health drives me nuts. Okay, got some fish. Got some kind of cute but creepy people. I see. So it's cool that your brother's playing Xenoblade. I gotta pick it back up again. I see Logan pointing out that Metal Gear Solid 5 is a goddamn masterpiece, but there's so much shit going on. My generous father got that for me for Christmas. I was pretty stoked. I popped it in, I installed it. I got to through the first few cutscenes, and I was like, I'm gonna play Bloodborne again. And I haven't picked it up yet. One of my friends said it's pretty grindy, and I'm nervous. Slacking off, reading about Bloodborne, and I went to the Bloodborne subreddit, which I'd never been to before, because I don't really spend a lot. I don't spend as much time as I used to on Reddit anymore. And the Bloodborne subreddit was cool. I found some good information on Chalice. The HUD would be like if it was like a modern Western game. And it just had like so many objectives, so many like lines of text on the side being like, did you know you can do this? And look out for the, you know, such and such collectible item. And then I was like, God, I'm so... Your umbilical cords, though. That's cool. Alright. While playing. Clear this area out of these crazy U of M lasers, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna cast some dreams into this little handsome white box. I'm gonna... No! Oh god! No! Oh. I feel like we were pretty close. I must be dreaming. Alright. Try again. Damn it. Get out of here. Oh yeah, you know what? Why am I not using the reflect lasers? Why am I about to die already? Alright guys, sweet, we did it. We completed that stage. That was like a flawless, damageless playthrough of that stage. That was super good, so let's move on to 14 is next. Good night, Rick. Sleep tight. Tomorrow, you're right, tomorrow is Fat Tuesday. So, the dude that used to buy punch keys for the whole office quit our company a week ago, and we were just debating in the lunchroom today who's getting the punch keys. And there was no agreement or consensus. I can do. One, I think that's grounds for leaving to get punch keys for the office. So, morning detour. No one's going to blame me for that. Two, maybe for lunch, I'll just go to Ipsy, hit up the worst bar, hit up that Fat Tuesday burger they have, where instead of a bun, it's on punch keys. And, yeah. Sleep off the physical pain the rest of the afternoon. Sounds like a good little Tuesday, you guys. Oh god. Taking damage. Scrub City. Text Uber. Yeah, dude. Oh. Speaking of Bloodborne, since you mentioned it, I started listening to Bonfire Side chat today on my way into work. and on my way home from work. Good stuff. Really dig it. Thanks for the recommendation. I like folks that can take a game really seriously and talk about it and analyze it and be just cool people about it. Seem like good personalities. Alright, kaboom. I think Uber will bring whatever you want if you pay them. I can't send Momo. He is a healthy man and he walks to work from his townhouse where he lives like 3 miles away. He's just extreme like that. He effortlessly flows through life on what would be hard mode for me. That's not true. I used to walk everywhere. Let's see if we can do this without being scrubby. Already venturing into scrub territoire. You say poor bastard. I say healthy and environmentally friendly bastard. And economic bastard. Economically savvy bastard. That would make more sense. This little orchestral stab in the music, that sound effect reminds me so much of like Konami for some reason. Just awesome 90s Super Nintendo action games. I use that sound effect a lot in Star Fox as well. OG Star Fox, my favorite Star Fox. Oh god, this is a bad place to fight a boss with a giant fire bar swirling around. Oh Jesus! Oh, crush him! Crush him! Yes! Destroy him! Where's this guy go? Oh no! Oh god! I want to get that health up there, but there are all these lasers protecting it. There we go. Oh, should have waited. There we go. Come on. Suck it. Woo! It's 11:59. My plan was to cut this at midnight, but curious about what the next stage entails. Oh yeah, no, we're not doing this. I'm going to end on a high note with that explosive volley of missiles pummeling the boss into space dust. This is bangai-o by Treasure, who I'm not ashamed to say is probably my favorite developer of games from this era. There is a quote on the back of the jewel case. Marketing quote from Dreamcast.ign.com. It says, "Have the time of your life making billions of things explode." That's the kind of marketing speak I want on my Vaporware games box when it doesn't release. Bangai-o, Rick's favorite extracurricular. Join Ricky and Mami Makiishi as they pilot the most destructive force the galaxy has ever known, the giant robot bangai-o, against the forces of a notorious intergalactic crime syndicate. Utilize bangai-o's devastating firepower to blast your way through 44 levels of non-stop hardcore arcade action filled with mind-bending puzzles and titanic bosses. Just don't forget to breathe. One of the most fun games I've played on my Dreamcast. Attributed to SegaWeb.com, what a fantastic game this is, attributed to Gamers Republic. And they're not wrong. I have the issue of Gamers Republic with bangai-o on the cover, and it's legit. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, gentlemen. Always a pleasure to hang out with you dudes on a Monday night, play some Sega games. Also, why does this game have 44 levels? I feel like that's just a really odd number. We will never know unless shmuplations.com translates some interviews with Treasure about this game. But yeah, good times. Thank you, Code Monkey, Mo's Down, Logan Mills, any and everybody else who popped in, popped out, hung out. It was a good time. We did some Dynamite Cop at the beginning, which was just kind of a fun, silly warm-up, followed by bangai-o, which I've been really aching to go back to and play. I have no way to stream the DS version, but maybe some point in the future of this show we will do the Xbox Live Arcade version, because it is awesome, and I believe it was not published by Sega at all, but I will make the loose ties to it and work it into MEGAMondays. Alright, tomorrow night is Famicom Zone. Logan's gonna play some Fantasy Zone and a furry fighting game. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. It's not Bloody Roar or Brutal Paws of Fury. It's gonna be something cool. Jimmy with Nerdco, Seth with the Dojo. Friday night is a bit of a wild card, as is Saturday. I'm sure we'll have some good stuff on deck. It's my little guy's birthday this weekend. Woo! Happy birthday, little tiny spawn of Chris. So, if there are games to be had on Saturday, I probably will not be participating. I will watch the archive and laugh the next day. Alright, good night. See you guys.